Okay, hello. I don't know who will actually be watching this video, if anyone, but um, I wanted to record and share some shenanigans that I've been getting up to in a very fun early access game called Terra Cards. Um, the basic gist of the game is you have water, energy, and fuel. You're making money, and you have to pay your bank or loan sharks money every so often. Um, there are three different types of cards. There are plants, animals, and structures. And sorry if I'm sound under the weather and stopped up because I am. um, there's a whole slew of plants. There's all sorts of animals. There are a bunch of gnomes and other not quite animals in here as well, but they are classed in general as animals. You have structures, which are so your plants produce stuff. Your animals also produce stuff and can also do a bunch of other stuff. Um, your structures uh, convert or have a fuel upkeep. Structures cost money to for upkeep. Some of them have a initial fuel cost. Some have no costs. Some have just initial gold costs. Um, but they take one type of item, turns it into another. The last type of items, these are processed items, um, or and just items in general. So like your corn in a melter turns into popcorn, which sells for considerably more. Which is what this farm is designed to do. So you start off with some pens, some cows, wheat, and water wells, um, and you just expand out from there. I've got a bunch of crap down here because I'm trying to keep my deck empty. Because the way this build works is it uses a couple of different things. I don't have any in my deck right now, but um, the kind of engine part of the combo that this works off of is called something called water trees, which I've got them scattered all about. But just to start at the top, I am using the corn plant. If there are only corn on the island, they get an extra 2 production. They cost 2 water and produce corn. Corn in a melter, corn sells for 3. And if you put it through a melter, it sells for 17. The melter costs 35 fuel and 30 gold for upkeep. Um, and the way structures work, they target adjacent islands unless stated otherwise. So you can't see it very well, but I got a melter in here. That melter applies to all 4 of the adjacent islands. Um, and it will pull items that I can craft with to that um, island. The way that I have 22,000 water and not barely even using it is mainly my water trees, because the water tree reduces the water costs of all adjacent islands. And since corn costs 2 water, uh, the corn is free. I also have a whole bunch of several other modifiers that are making it boost up as ridiculous as it is. But that's the basic combo. Um, so if you notice in my deck, I have a bunch of cows. And normally you would put cows in the pens. I do not want to do that for this deck because I have veganism. If there are no animals in the farm at all, entire island wide, you get a 4 times production bonus to all crops. And this includes any baseline increases like corn has. So corn normally would produce one corn. If it's only corn on the island, it produces 3 corn, and that becomes 12 corn with veganism. Um, just nothing boon. I have wheat expansion, which makes all my wheat duplicate itself across the island, which is why I've got a couple of islands that are just a bunch of wheat from when I was trying to clear out my deck. Let's see. I've got uh, Dionysian Rites. This is another kind of nothing bonus. Every 10 turns, you get +4 base production, which again gets quadrupled with veganism. Well, as I play through a couple of turns, you might see my corn just shoot up to like 80 or something production, which is from Dionysium. And then this is kind of my last kind of discovered combo with Energy Spring and Bright Corn. So I'm not sure if this is an intended interaction, but Bright Corn says corn costs no water, but uses energy equivalent to what they would use. However, for some reason, you'll see that I have very little energy production, and my corn still doesn't cost anything because it is affected by the water trees. What I've been doing recently is placing my water trees down before I place the corn, just in case that it's an order thing and doesn't work properly. But the upside of this is all my corn is doubled. So once again, force multiplier. Excuse me, I had to blow my nose. And then I had also everything that produces water instead produces energy. 6 times production to all crops that use energy, which by my understanding does apply, by what I've seen, does apply to corn. And 3 times energy cost, which again does nothing because my corn is on its own. Corn doesn't cost anything. I'm going to drop this here just to kind of show that my corn is producing 48 and it costing 6 energy, which I believe does line up with it costing 2 water, tripling for energy. So that's just to show that this does indeed work. One annoying thing that this game doesn't have is a way to uproot items or pick them back up. So you have to be careful about, first of all, not placing your cows. That's why I'm expanding to the right, and I put my pens all the way over here to the left, so I don't run any chance of accidentally placing a cow. And yeah, I'm going to play through a couple of turns. I am making, I think that's 9,000 popcorn. That is selling for 157,000 gold coins. And yeah, So the way we expand is we do the plus shape. It's nested together, and we just place down corn as our heart desires. For re-rolling, it does get very expensive very fast, but really the only thing you care about is either regular corn, um, or if it start costing too much, then I will take something like a single card on its own, that I can either leave in the deck or place somewhere like a structure. I'll show you that next time I get a reroll if it pops up. That's why I have I've got some barns down here and some silos, just so that I don't just to keep them out of my deck. Um, right now I just have the 4 baseline cows that you start with, along with some melters, which are what used to make popcorn, and as much corn as I can find. So basically, I've been playing for this map for, I don't know, honestly, a couple hours now. And this is basically just what I've been doing the whole time. So like something like this church. It'd be something I would grab and then chuck onto an island somewhere. This produces gold per sheeps and all that. It's just kind of whatever, at least for this build. I'm keeping an eye on my money. I don't want to go too deep into the hole in case, because I have to pay that tomorrow. Corn, I don't have any watery trees for my next expansion, so I will grab those, because I am getting ready to expand again soon. A 200,000 goal, generic units of currency, and I'm up to $260,000 dues per day. Corn. So that's basically what the entire build is. It's honestly kind of relaxing, to just throw stuff down like this. It's you can't see that the water tree does work on the corn. For whatever reason, who knows? Yeah. So I am running low, or not really that low, and I get more corn. There's the, as you can see here, second water tree. Corn is now free. Smelter goes down there. On a normal farm, you would have a bunch of other products you can make on the islands here. I should actually go check that because I haven't been doing that. But like, something simple. Cocoa beans becomes roasted cocoa. So like I think on another run I had cocoa trees that I was using to just fill up the land, the extra land space. I got plenty of water, plenty of fuel, and all that. But it's just kind of one of those. It don't really feel like I need to. If money starts getting tight, then yeah, I will go for cocoa trees instead. But or like if you get a really bad streak of luck for uh, filling out your corn, or like you run out of corn and it's like, okay, I've got no money and all that. Okay. Uh, plus your proteins does nothing. The animals do nothing. Hand size does nothing. Well, hand size would do some help out, but 50% more expensive. Uh, 10 coin or 7 coins or 8 coins, not really impactful, and this will give me 2 more card draws per turn, so that's better than nothing. So I didn't apply it to this hand. Let's see. Nope. Nope. The fuel infuser is decent. Also for just avoiding water. Um, it'll make crops use fuel instead of water. And like if you get a bunch of fuel wheat, like I have down in the corner here, you can get just an absolutely obscene amount of fuel. That's not really not needed here. I think in this case I'm going to grab a medium fence, and when I draw it, I will go place it on the other side of my farm. Um, one other complaint I have about this game is it is very hard to get um, across a farm like I have here. Again, it's just to try and keep my deck clear so I can draw as much as I need to. And keep ahead of basically the doom clock for how much money you owe. And it's rather close to, it's getting rather tight. I think I'll just record the video until I lose here, if I can lose. Which it doesn't look like I will. As far as I can tell, the only losing condition you have is if you go negative in upkeep after going negative in your actual balance, because you can go negative in your balance, especially at the start of the game. I've just been having fun. The game is in early access. It's $9 on Steam. I do recommend checking it out if you enjoy just some random old fun. I keep getting lucky with getting more corn. I think next time, yeah, I'm gonna want to look for some more watery trees, because I only have one right now. And then we go here, corn everywhere. There's another watery tree. There goes all of my money. I'm up to making $300,000 dues per round. There we go. Okay, so we've got both watery trees and a melter. which is the main thing I was holding this plot back. Like I said, it keeps everything running. Um, just to reiterate again, corn produces corn, which then sells for 3, but if you melt it, it sells for 17, which is if I remember correctly, 5 and 2/3 times increase in value, which is significant. Um, Especially when we're getting up to the point of not of getting close to barely staying ahead. I will take more corn. Um, I guess I'm farther away from losing than I thought I was. I will take a melter for my next expansion. Hey, there's 2 million coins. The game does not have... Ooh, I am completely out of corn. Well, that's... might be the end of me. Because in a lot of cases, you basically have to keep ahead of the curve. Okay, there we go, more corn. Let's see. Nope, nope. None of these really do anything for me. Flush is anti-synergy with what I already have. I don't make any chocolate jar bars. And I don't have any animals, so I'm just going to skip all of them. Oh, I forgot to... I think I mentioned in passing, but the core or plants do have a adjacency bonus. It seems like 4 in a square will max out their adjacency. So you see, like this guy's at 24 because he only has 3 corn next to him, while these guys have 32 because they're in a square. I don't know if that actually does anything significant, but well, I don't know the actual math on that, but that's that. Can I get lucky? Corn. So as you can see, I'm kind of barely staying ahead of the curve at this point. It's starting to get close. How long have I been recording? 20 minutes, okay. I think I'll probably keep recording until about 30 minutes, and if I haven't lost by then, I will cut the recording there, and we will move on. Keep moving on. So I'm going to need more. I need watery trees. I'm almost done with this expansion. Melter goes down. And I've got enough energy income that I am not worried about the energy cost of not having the corn. There we go. Just ask and you shall receive. It does feel like the game sometimes wants to give you the plants that you need, and sometimes it doesn't. Um, I think it's just more an aspect of randomization that just hard to combat. So because I've got another 10 days, I can go pretty hard on this for more corn and that sort of thing. You do burn through quite a bit of corn. Each island is a 4x4, which is a 16 blocks. I mean, you need 16 corn per island. And it doesn't really make sense to place anything else down while you are expanding the islands initially. Oh, I just missed cocoa trees. Sure. Start filling those in. Cocoa trees cost 4 water and have 4 production. Nope. This one just be a little bit more space efficient. And just some more money. Probably need another melter soon. So I see that again, I will grab it. Yeah. Yep. No, there's 2 islands and I'll be needing to expand. Another melter. Am I out of corn? I am out of corn, okay. Corn, pay. Let's see, sunflowers produce paste. So this is one of the ones that you do not want to pick up. Well, I guess in this case it's probably fine. This makes it so that your trees can only produce, or you can only place 1 tree per island, which isn't bad. You definitely don't want this early, but it does provide plus 10 production to all crops. I think it's might be times 2, and then the plus 5. The main issue is the water becoming energy. I don't know how that will affect my income. It might not do anything. But you know, it's for a video. Screw it. Well, that did not change at all. So I guess let's see what happens. Well, my corn appears to not have changed at all. It's for the same island. Okay. Well, that just does nothing to the actual build. So that actually kind of hurts your Well, that definitely hurts your income. Because I can't double tree anymore. Oh well. The tree. I think like on any other uh farm, this should be great. Uh, because you'd be putting your you'd be putting trees on the island with the crops, so it'd provide a significant bonus. But because I'm not, you do see we're making a ton of um roasted cocoa beans, but um it did not affect my corn, unfortunately. Oh well. I mean, you learn. I think I should be fine on income. Am I out of corn? I am out of corn. Okay. Let's see how how it squares out. Yeah, sometimes the game is just like, yeah, no, I don't think you need anything. The game definitely rewards diversification. Simply because you don't get the same thing all the time. And that is, grab that. Let's see how I make out. It's probably the end of this run though. Rabbit. Yep. Minus 1.8 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31 islands worth of corn. 31 and a half. Then I got a couple other just random islands overall. Um, yep, that is game over. So there's no like true like you win at the moment. It is an endless game, but it's a heck of a lot of fun. Like I said, I just spent the last like 3 hours playing this game. Just having fun plopping down corn. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.